amazing, amazing, amazing. Happy New Year. Tulisema hadi Januari ishe hatutacha kusema Happy New Year kwa sababu sisi ni wa Kenya. Kwa hivyo salamu hata za saizi ni Happy New Year. Okay? Amazing. So, karibu sana ndani ya The Relationship Talk Show. We're going to have an amazing, amazing time. Natumai kwamba mahali popote ambapo uko, you're very ready for today. You're very ready for what we have in store for you because it's going to be a power-packed show. We're starting the year in style. We're starting with a lot of energy. We're starting with a lot of oomph because this is going to be an amazing year. Sawa? Let us confess that. This is going to be an amazing year. And I'm hoping you're working on your resolutions, your vision board is in place. Don't worry, you still have at least, tumesema tujipea hadi Januari ishe, okay? Ikipita hapo sasa, kuna shida. You are procrastinating and we need to stop that. So make sure that you have your resolutions in place, you set your vision board, you have set all your goals, and then make sure you have an action plan that makes sense. Usi overdo, make sure they're realistic, smart, okay? Strategic, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time-bound. Sawa? It can go for the whole year, or you can do a 5-3-year plan depending on what you're comfortable with. But please make sure that you set goals. Make sure that you plan something. Usikae tu one day, okay? Amazing. So in light of us learning new things, tulisema pia among the resolutions tukanazo, make sure that you're always learning something. Sawa? And there's an amazing story I came across on social media that I would like for us to share today even as we get started. And this story is about a scorpion and a frog. A popular story, but nimeiangalia from a relationship point of view, so bear with me. Sawa? So it's a fable. It's about a scorpion and a frog. Sawa? These two are very good friends, but we all know the nature of animals. Okay, sema sungura unajua ni mjanja. Ukisema kobe ni slow but wise. So they're, you know. So the scorpion was very cheeky, okay? But the frog was, you know, the calm friend. And walikuwa mahali ambapo, let me say the environment tu ya maji tu hapa na pale, okay? So the scorpion needed to cross a river, afike the other side. And akambia the frog, like, we are friends, si univukishe tu. Despite the fact that the frog alikuwa anajua the scorpion is a very cheeky person, ako like, well, ni beshte yangu, so like, why not? Sindo, alafu during the time aki hop from point to another, anaweza na kupiga story. So ako like, sawa, get on my back. Sawa? So the scorpion akapanda the back ya the frog and sasa ikaanza kuhope akipiga story ndio imvukishe to the other side. Now halfway through crossing that particular river, the frog tu ikihope to from hizo malif zinitagwa hizo malifs zenye todi narukaga hivyo hiyo frog. So ilikuwa inaruka from nini inaruka wakikula tu story. Halfway through, as the frog was jumping to land on another leaf, the scorpion ikapierce. Unajua sasa inakuanga na tail hapo na inakuanga very poisonous. Ikadunga the frog. And the frog, unajua imedungwa na poison, ikaingia ndani ya maji and like haingeweza kusustain the, you know, the scorpion ikikusting, inakufanya ukue, ni venomous. So, inakufanya ukue still. Sawa? So the frog couldn't keep jumping. So alikuwa mid-air, so ikabidi ingia kwa maji. So as the frog was sinking, because sasa ako numb, haizi fanya kitu, the frog akauliza scorpion, why did you do that? And the scorpion said, it's just in my nature. And that was it, okay? Ni wakati no, scorpion ikidunga frog imeingia ndani ya maji, the scorpion imeland kwa hiyo leaf, iko top hivi imechill, jiko almost out of the water anyway, you know? Na akasema, that is just in my nature to do that. Now, this is how I looked at it. Many of us get into relationships, you see all the red flags too. Then you're like, you know what? No, I can change them. They're not bad people. They are nice. You accommodate them, you give them space, you give them nini. At the end of the day, they hurt you. Because you said, oh, you know, it's at a change. Ako sawa, ako nini. Now, as we start this year, tafadhali. If you are in a relationship and you know the person that you're in a relationship with will come and sting you one day because you have seen all the red flags but you've chosen to ignore them, this is where you call it quits. Sawa? Najua utasema, oh, niko na hero syndrome. I feel like my first instinct nikiona mtu ako troubled is to save them. No, Jesus Christ is the only one who saves. That's not your work, my sister. That's not your work, my brother. Okay? So if you're in any relationship, no, you'll get sting. Please jump out as soon as now. Otherwise, there will be problems. Sawa, sawa? Amazing. That's a good way to start a show this January. So without further ado, I keep on saying, fuatilia MBCI TV across all social media platforms so that you can know what we have in place for you. And we have an amazing, amazing, amazing show lined up, as I said, even as we began. Now, maybe we're going to talk about the bent arrow. Now, it's a book, okay? But the bent arrow contains so much. sijui kama ni jump before the drum ama I should just wait. But it's a book on the boy child. Last year we did a lot on the boyfriend tears, your ladies, and the guys were like, you know what, we need something for us, and we listened. And now here we are, we have something for you, the bent arrow. It's about the boy child, why the boy child has not matched up to the place, like hajachukua place yake kwa society. What can be done to redeem the boy child? What is really happening behind the scenes? We know many of them are going to prison, many end up as drunkards, many are just seated, says kuna princess treatment, boys want to be treated like ladies, they want to be chased, they want, there's so much that has happened over time, and we want to know, what can we do to bring back, to restore the boy child to his original place? And what really happened? What is missing? What is the missing link between the man that was there before and the man that we have right now? Okay, amazing. So maybe we can get the question of the day even as we continue. And the question that we're interacting with is, do you think society has neglected the boy child? Yes or no? You can give us a brief explanation on your end. Do you feel the boy child amekuwa neglected? Ama ni yeye tu ameamua kujiachilia? You might have different opinions, but all opinions are welcome. We will not judge, we will not, no. Whatever opinion you have, share it with us, and we'll have a chance to look at it. And you can do that using our numbers, 0721 105 105, that is WhatsApp, and also normal text message, 23814, short code, which is absolutely free, and MBCI TV Facebook page down in the comment section, and MBCI YouTube official down in the comment section. And as we continue, we'll have a chance to look at that feedback as we continue interacting. Now, we have with us a very amazing able guest who's going to walk us through this particular topic. So without further ado, let us get the guest profile so that we can know who we have with us even as we get started.
Maurice Njogu is a corporate leader, growth catalyst, and technology enthusiast with over 20 years of experience in business, ministry, and youth development. His work life spans multiple continents, giving him global perspectives. He's a mentor and a storyteller passionate about purpose, healing, and wholeness. Maurice founded Catapult Zone Limited and Mentorship and Beyond Foundation to guide young people in life and faith. He holds an EMBA from Quantic School of Business and Technology, USA, a BA in Business Leadership, and a diploma in Telecom Engineering. His writing flows from experience and compassion, always inspiring healing, clarity, and courage.
Amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, MBCI family, I introduce to you none other than mentor Maurice Njogu. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
How are you?
Very, very fine.
It has been a while.
I'm telling you.
How have the festivities been?
Everything have been fine.
Yeah.
For them that believe and trust in the Lord, all things are cool.
Wow.
So we went through the festivities very well. Went for our holidays, my family.
Yeah.
And now we are here. It's January, and the funny bit about January.
Yeah.
Everyone looks forward to it with a lot of expectancy, with a lot of planning, a lot
Very
of things.
true.
And then, of course, for parents,
Yeah.
kanachunanga pale chisabio school fees na kadhalika after the festivities.
Yeah.
But thank God we're here finally. It's been quite a while since last year.
Very true.
Yeah, it's been quite a journey, and we bless God for His grace and for this new year. The beauty of it is that when God gives us a new leaf every time, there is always freshness and expectancy. And God has something for us in store every single year.
Amen.
Even as a nation, this year going to be a better year than last year, because every single day, God gives us something good. He's faithful all through the ages.
Yeah.
So I'm so glad to be back to speak our pet topics, the relationships. Because do you know, by the incidentally, life is about relationships.
Very true.
Regardless of how you look at it, the whole life, the composition of life is like the main topic is relationships.
Very true.
Because whoever made the money or whoever lost the money, whoever became poor, whoever became rich is because of relationships.
Yeah.
It's like this one common denominator for everything, be it fortune or whatever happens in your life.
Yeah.
Be it good family, bad family, be it opportunities, because opportunities run through relationships.
Yeah.
Prayers are answered by God through relationships.
Having a relationship, yeah.
Because even if God answers your prayer, one day, I know you're just introducing, but one day I remember, I was asking God for something and told me, I owe you nothing. It hit me differently. I said, why? He said, whatever you're asking me for is already down there.
Oh, yeah.
So then he went there and said, locate whoever has it.
Okay.
I said, wait a minute, so relationships is everything. Whatever you need this year is down here. You just need the wisdom to locate who has it.
What?
Well, I don't know whether last year we shared this, but one very, very golden statement is that everybody in life has your money.
Everybody.
Anybody you see in this life has your money. You need to know how to ask for it.
That's where the wisdom lies, in how you ask for it to
If
ensure
it's
that you
a
get
small kid, she has your money. Open a kindergarten, the kid goes there, you get the money.
True.
If it's an old person, everybody has your money. It is how you go for it that matters. So relationships is exactly everything. It's like this gold mine. It's on how far you can dig. So relationship basically is wealth. So I'm very happy to be back here to discuss more about relationships.
Wow.
And I'm still Maurice Moshiri, the mentor. I am the lover of the young people, the patron and the founder of Mentorship and Beyond. We are just kicking off right now the new cohort now.
Wow.
We have now a full 100 young people who are already settled.
That is amazing.
And for the next 6 months, we are doing what you know best. F-Create, the one that I'll never stop talking about. F-Create keeps me always happy because it helps facing me, choices, realities, expose, action, take charge, and excel.
Wow.
When you do those 7 modules, you are undefeatable in this life. Because I've seen the results of the young people. I've seen people build enterprises through that mentorship program. Because we have stages where we have the foundational class, where they do the F-Create. Once you graduate, it's volitional, it's voluntary. You can join back and come and learn about entrepreneurship. Personally, I'm a master trainer. So we are able to train you on entrepreneurship and be able to help you get some skills from ideation. You're able to problem frame, we call it problem framing. Then ideation. Then you prototype that and you test it. From there, you go on your way and make your money because you can start your venture. So I've seen over the last 10 years, now I think this is our 11th year, and things are happening on the young generation. And I've seen them employing their very own. One started an events company and employed his own peers in MNB.
Really?
Others, one has a construction company. Even he has a plumber who is a lady who came through this program.
What?
So we have quite good results happening there. One day I know the whole world will come and join hands with me and help us make money.
Amazing. And I hope that happens soon because you're really catering for, to the young people and you're really catering on, to the problems that really affect the young people, especially on the issue of unemployment. That entrepreneurship class is very, very important. And I'm hoping the people who are listening to us at home, Usijali, if you didn't make it maybe for this particular cohort, there's another one later in
July.
In July. So you can always look forward to that. You can always sign up and you can always, but be willing to learn. We said discipline is very important.
Very important.
If you do not have that, then it's going to be complicated for you, okay? Amazing. Now, today we're talking about Bent Arrow, the book Bent Arrow. And I know it's specifically for the boy child. It has so much for the boy child in there. Now, time and time again, we've had people have conversations of, oh, the boy child has been neglected, the girl child has been empowered too much, oh, the boy child is not being considered by society, he has been put down, he's not seen as significant. Maybe we can start from that. What pushed you to write about the boy child?
Sylvia, last year we had a meeting here and we talked about boyfriend tears. Which was specifically a book directed to the girl child.
Very true.
And I said I talk from a point of experience. Given that I interact with young people every now and then, I have almost every other day I have somebody I'm talking to either online or offline, physically or something. And over the duration of time, I've come to understand there's a silent cry in this generation. So that's why you talked about the girl and why they are failing in their relationships and why they are so much wounded. It's very interesting because even after this, I think you want to call me again now to speak about unspoken. Unspoken is about the girl child who was so wounded and went the wrong way and things never happened. And things happened, but they didn't. So that book comes to expose all those things, and specifically the issue of abortion and everything. But today, why Bent Arrow? You know, a man is an arrow. A man is an arrow because an arrow shows direction. It's like it's direction. It has a way of shooting into a target. So it pierces through to show, and a man is a pathfinder. A man is supposed to give direction, headship. All right. So what came to my heart when I was talking to young people, when I open up these cohorts, even this cohort as you're talking about, always 80% are ladies, 20% men.
Really?
And that bothers me a lot because the original intention of this program was making commandos young men for God.
Oh, wow.
Originally, when I started MNB, I called young men.
Oh,
6 of them
okay.
in my house. And the program was supposed to empower the young man because the young man was looking a little bit frail. But the next meeting, they came 15, the 6 boys and 9 girls. And from that time, girls became the dominant species in this program.
Really?
And it's like, okay, so girls has found their place. Where are the men? So if I combine the dots of the boys I've been talking to, I start putting 1 and 1 plus 1 and found we have a dilemma.
Yeah.
First, society, by design, the enemy is so cunning.
Yeah.
You know, if you just bed the arrow of a man, you have defeated that village. Because now they have no weapon to use. Because a bent arrow, even if you shoot, it cannot pierce anything.
Very true.
So when I say bent, it's like this.
Yeah.
So you are throwing it and it's not hitting its target anymore.
It can't hit any target.
The target of leadership.
Yeah.
The target of taking that charge. The target of being the responsible person in the house.
Yeah.
The target of showing the direction. It's no longer there. We have cases in Moranga today when they say pombe ya kienyeji imeharibu wanaume wote. So women are forced to style up and become the man. And that's where the dilemma is. So this book is written from that point.
Yeah.
And then it goes to analyze how this arrow has been bent. So that a man can analyze through the book and ask themselves, how is my arrow bent?
Yeah.
Because the arrow does not bend with violence. The arrow bends slowly. The bending of the arrow is a slow motion.
It's not a one-day event.
It's not a one-day event.
It's
an
gradual.
orchestration of even a generation.
Oh.
It's a whole generational strategy of the enemy to destroy. How does that? God, in his infinite wisdom, designed the kingdom of God to mirror the family unit. And that is why you find God, follow me as I follow Christ, and the head of the church, the shoulder, the neck. The structure of the church is a family unit. And so you find, as God intended to have the headship, the way he said the man is the head of the woman, just as Christ is the head of the church, is a similitude of the family. So the enemy knew this structure or this thing that looks like is a model of what should be. I have to corrupt it. Today we have so many dysfunctional families.
Very true.
How did they become dysfunctional? The enemy never made them one morning dysfunctional. No. He started slowly by eroding a few values, changing a few mindsets, bringing the element of you being wounded and not healing. You know, if you are wounded, even if I marry you, we'll end up messing around more because your wound will come to spread to me. Then our children see the same wood. So then we break. If we divorce and then you take the kids, you are growing them in an anomaly because they need an environment where they have their father.
Yeah, true.
So you propagate now enmity because the venom you carry about me, unconsciously you poison your children. They grow up, so family units scattered. I had a case of a mwalimu who runs a school so where I live. Who say they have a dilemma now. When they call parents meeting for these kindergartens and these lower primary, only ladies are showing up.
Really?
And that's where their fathers, not that the father have been left home, there's no father.
What?
So young ladies are now bringing up their children alone. If you look at it from that moment, you will say, oh, freedom, oh, nini, oh, why, so all that story is good, but you don't know the repercussion on the male child.
Missing that father figure.
That boy they are growing already is a victim.
Yeah.
And this book now goes ahead to address all that, to try and see. I know there is too much. I cannot even cover the dimension of what has been discussed. So I don't want to delve in so many things. I want just to narrow myself into that bent arrow of a young man growing up and how it bends. So that's the whole inspiration of writing Bent Arrows.
Wow.
When manhood misses its mark. So when manhood misses its mark is what we are trying to discuss. And saying, why do we have even a transactional generation? Not a rational generation.
That's very true. I can agree with you.
Yeah.
What am I getting in return? What are you bringing to the table? That's the question that we ask each other all the time.
That table is good. My problem is, if you're only coming for what is on the table.
Yeah.
Okay, first of all, did we build the table?
That's the question. Where's the table coming from? If I have to bring
we're only checking what's coming on the table. Who brought us the table?
Who built the table?
Number two, it's not even about the table anymore.
Yeah.
Is that I'm in need of this. Do you have it? Okay, take, I give. And no commitments. no strings attached. So I want, like for a girl,
Yeah.
I want a girl to give me wife benefit, but I don't want to have a wife. So I won't just take and go. If it's a girl, come pay my rent, take care of me. Don't
Do my hair.
I don't want to become your wife. Don't be my husband.
Just take care of me.
So I want what you have, but not you. So transactional and not relational.
Okay, and that's very true, especially in the times that we're living in.
It's true.
That's how it is.
And unconsciously, do you know it's how the arrow is bending?
Slowly.
Yeah, slowly. Because now that arrow is saying, I don't want responsibility. But the arrow was meant for responsibility, to bring the game home.
Yeah, yeah.
So when you do the transaction and you refuse the relationship,
Yeah.
what you're saying is, I don't want my position, because your position was to be the responsible one.
Yeah.
You're supposed to go into covenant. You've refused covenant. You want the transaction.
Okay.
And the challenge you're having right now is it has been normalized.
True. That and so many other things that are not normal.
I have a young girl who asked me the other day, Dad, kuna ubaya. If I just get a child, then we co-parent na baba yake. The word co-parent has been adopted now to be a normal.
A normal thing.
So, where is Alicia? Nikaa huko, then today mtoto. Because I still need my space. Now, what have I done to that guy? What have I done to the guy? Woman, what have I done to the child? So this is a production. It's a series of challenges that are happening in our society. And it all breaks down to how our morality has gone over time. You know, it defeats my mind. We are getting the book.
Yeah.
But it defeats my mind, Sylvia, that those days you are told by our fathers and our gukas how they used to wear clothes. They used to wear kadogo sana.
Yeah.
Kadogo sana. But there were no rape cases.
Very true.
What was that? Was it that men were non-functional those days?
No, they were very functional.
So the value system was right. But the value system has been eroded
Over time.
over time. Because source of information there was this,
Yeah.
there were those age groups, age sets, there were the way
You had
the
to go
society.
through mentorship.
Mentorship was top-notch. In our traditional setting, mentorship was top-notch.
Yeah.
If I want to marry you, I'll even tell my young men, and we shall go to go for a dance at night. Then they'll steal you. They'll not rape you. They'll take you to my heart. Then tomorrow we shall report. My parents will go to report.
That you have
And there was
taken
no harm. But today, you can't pass a skirt by in the dark. There, she's raped. What is that? So slowly, small things have eroded.
Yeah.
And with that, we have casualty. The boy child now is a casualty.
Yeah.
Is a casualty at a very big rate. So this book dives deep into speaking about that.
Wow.
Digest that introduction.
You know, I'm really digesting it, and it carries a lot in ways that I didn't even think about before, the issue of transactional and relational. I'm now trying to understand where it is coming from, and I think I'm getting a better and a clearer picture of why the men that we have today are behaving the way they are. Because our values, our principles, zote zimeenda. Because of the things that we have normalized, because of the influence that is there.
Yeah.
Now, even as I'm still digesting everything that you have just said,
Yes.
you've touched on the wounds
Yes.
that are there.
Yeah.
If even you look at statistics when it comes to matters, the people who are in jail right now, imprisoned, most of them are men.
Yeah.
Now, ukiangalia pia, the number of men vis-a-vis the number of women, the women are many than men. Okay, and then now that means that the boy child is really needed to take his part in the society, but the more we need them to step up, the more they are going astray. That the drinking, the so many problems. Let's start from that point. Your wounds.
Thank you.
Where do these wounds come from, and why do they go so deep in a way that a lady might be able to overcome it, but for a man, anakuwa trapped?
Last year, when we were going through the first books, there's something I was not doing. I was not reading the book. Today I want to read the book because it will give you a very good picture.
Yeah.
First of all, the dedication, because I'm going straight to the wood right away. To every young man who grew up silent but bleeding. So that's wood.
Yeah.
To the boy who longed to hear his father say, I'm proud of you, but only had absence. To the son who was taught that tears make him weak, so he bottled his pain in silence. Pornography or substances. To the brother who feels like losing himself to lust, rage, or addiction, yet deep down still wants to love right, lead right, and live right. To you, son of God, your wounds do not disqualify you. So we are going to come to the woods, but first of all, the wood do not disqualify you. Unfortunately, woods makes us even limp. So we change our walking style because we have a wood, physical wood, for instance.
Yeah, true.
So even a soul wood will still make us limp.
Oh.
Because wood means weakness. And if you go to prison, just like you mentioned, there's nobody who is in prison who never had a wood. Show me one and I'll tell you I'm lying. Because anybody who did anything for him to be on the wrong, he was wounded. Forget about the innocent one who was just caught up in there, then they are put in prison. If you're referee in prison, you did something through being wounded. I always say, the devil will never ever attack you until he charges your emotion first.
Oh. What? Okay.
Think about it.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it right now. And I'm
Show me how the devil can get into you if he does not charge your emotion.
They have to charge your emotions, whether it's anger.
Whether it's anger, whether it's joy, because in the midst of joy, you can promise the Herodias have a kingdom, and the head of Joanna, John goes. So you must charge an emotion for you to attack.
Okay.
Right, that's a nice one.
It is.
Even when it comes to oops, oops happens when you are high in emotions. You have to charge something. So woods comes to charge our emotions, the pain, the bitterness. So let's see where the wood comes from. Now, from this book, I want to go very today I'm a teacher.
Teaching us.
The first wood is a fatherhood. Because fatherhood has lacked. We have so many guys who can give seeds out here and sire children. But being a father?
Not many can do that.
And you find we are wounding them while we are with them. There's a wound of being absent physically.
Then there's a wound of
and there's a wound of being absent when you are present. Because you are here, but you are very absent in my affairs. You're always available in the house, but do you even interact with me as your son? No. Do you even get to tell me or commend me or anything? No. Do you comment on nothing? No. Why? Because even for you as a father, you are struggling over wood you received from your family.
Oh.
We have so many parents, so many parents today who are dysfunctional, not because they wanted, but they brought in their woods to the family. By the way, tunawana vizuri sana, tunapiga sherehe, tunafurahi sana, tunafanya harusi, tunakata keki, tunaita watu, lakini we are all in ICU and we are going to marriage now.
What?
Yeah, and we think we are top of the moon, but we are so sick.
We didn't focus on healing first before getting to that point.
Did you even know that you're sick? You never knew you were sick, but you're already sick. Remember from last year, we talked about we are victims of whoever received us.
Very true.
So having been born in and you're a victim, it tells me many things. It tells me as you continue to propagate the seed, you want to propagate sickness because you're already sick.
Yeah.
So you are there as a father. So there are many ways of being absent. So there's a father who doesn't speak. And men want to be affirmed for them to become.
Oh.
God himself affirmed his son. This is my son whom I love.
Okay.
As Jordan, he spoke as a father to the son. For Jesus to do what he did, he had to be affirmed. This is my beloved son in whom I'm well pleased. That's Matthew 3:17.
Yeah.
So if God himself had to do that into the physical nature of Jesus, then why don't you say, I love you, I'm proud of you, you are enough?
Yes.
How many times do we affirm our sons?
Oh.
So you are there, you don't affirm him, so he starts getting a bent arrow.
It's like,
because
maybe
he needs that. And I'll show you how it works.
Yeah.
Because if you don't affirm me, I must affirm myself.
So you go out there trying to figure out
Thank you. Because you did not call me a hero, I'll go and put a bang in you a hero. I'll be the cock in the village. I'll sleep with all of them because
I have to boost my ego. They need to know.
Yeah. But if you affirm me, I'll become. I don't care what they are because I've been affirmed.
Yeah, by my father.
By my father.
Okay.
That's number one. Okay? So that's number one. Now, When a father doesn't speak, other voices rush in. And that's where the devil
Fill that void.
That is how the devil has been planning this thing all along for our young men.
Yeah.
If the father does not affirm or speak,
Yeah.
other voices, now I'm going to mention further, then you're going to get a case study in the Bible. The voice of porn says, this is how you prove you're a man. Because you want to prove something. We are going to get porn into details.
Yeah.
But that's the first voice. Because you have to find a way of how your adrenaline is charged.
Yeah.
You have to find a way how you feel nice. Dopamine imekuja sawa. Because
Yeah.
kuongeleshwa hiyo kwa familia unasikianga, yeah, you're top of the world. So you must take yourself to the top of the world by through porn. The voice of peer says, real men sleep around. So you get counsel of your peers.
Wacha.
So you go out there because you are never found.
Yeah.
The voice never said anything. The voice of drugs says, nab it, forget it. And the last voice is voice of culture. Responsibility is slavery, freedom is fun. So when you combine these voices now, they hurt you, man. Let me take a case study.
Yeah.
The Bible gives us a tragic picture of the fatherhood in Absalom. David was a mighty king, but not always a present father. A mighty king,
But not a present father.
When Absalom's sister Tamar was violated, David did nothing.
Yeah, that's
remember?
true. Yeah, he did nothing about
So
it.
Tamar is violated,
Yeah.
but you have
In
brother,
your own house.
and the father said nothing.
Did
So
nothing.
Absalom is hurt by silence. Okay?
And he decides to
When Absalom killed Ammon because he had to do something for that absent voice that never spoke.
Yeah.
So he went ahead and killed his brother to revenge because daddy was silent over this matter. I can't be silent myself. So when Absalom killed in revenge, David banished him distance. The first was silence,
Second,
now distance.
distance.
You've sent your son away.
Yeah.
He's getting wounded again. When Absalom finally returned, David refused to see his face. Rejection.
What? So there's three things.
Let's continue. So Absalom grew bitter. That bitterness turned into rebellion. You remember Absalom?
Yeah.
He rebelled. That rebellion birthed war against his own father. And in the end, Absalom died hanging in a tree, a son destroyed by silence of his father. A small thing, but it has just grown,
Over time.
and it has destroyed the young man. Then we may blame Absalom, but we can see the square sits on the father.
Yeah. If you look at it from that angle, everything trickles down to the fact that the father didn't step up when he needed to.
So there are things, me as a father, and I may be a victim also, just like any other father out there,
Yeah.
that happens in the house and I don't take my position. And thinking I'm saving my boy, I'm destroying him.
Without knowing.
Yeah. Even calling out his mistakes, I need to call it out. Because if I don't, I've affirmed that was right. So he takes it to be in gospel truth.
What?
The story is given of this young boy who was caught stealing, taken to court, and now he was being sentenced. He said, I have something I want to tell my mother. This time it was his mother. The mother came, and the boy says, I want to whisper. And the mother brought the ear. The boy bit the ear, akatoka nayo yote. Akaambia mama, nilikuwa naiba kalamu shuleni, hukuwahi niuliza. Naeta kitabu nyumbani, hukuwahi niuliza. I used to bring things, and you are not questioning me. Now they grew until I became a thief. Hata wewe nikiingia jela naenda sikio yako.
What?
Now that is a good example of how we do that. Now, once that one happens, we mask. Now the men wear masks now.
Yeah.
Once you go through this silence, you wear a mask.
Yeah.
The first mask is performer. And I want young men who are listening to me out there, measure yourself and ask yourself, where am I on this?
Yeah.
A performer, he needs to prove himself. He can do top grades in school. You're doing big paycheck. You're buying the best car in town.
Biggest house.
It is a performance to cover the void that is on you because you ain't man. And that's what you find. There are people who are very good top performers, but very poor in relationships.
They don't know how to relate with others.
That's number one. Number two, a mask, the playboy. He uses women as validation. Now you have to validate himself.
Any woman that comes around.
Kwa kanisa hapumuzishi wadada kanisani. In fact, it becomes now the spirit in church. Because every single sister in
That
prison
is
worship
always chasing stars.
amekimbizwa.
What?
So the playboy. We are talking about even the household of faith. Because this is a pain that cuts across.
Yeah, it doesn't
we don't talk this on like hekaya za abunwasi uko nje. They are with us in our fellowships.
Yeah.
Number 3, the tough guy. He never cries, never admits pain, never shows weakness. He believes vulnerability is weakness, so he's making ngumu. And unakama mtu akasura ngumu kila wakati. It's a heart. You are hurt.
What? So they have to put up that front to make sure that everyone
you
needs to know.
can't show the world your pain. But while you can show, the pain is still eating you up. So at some point, it will erupt on you.
Yeah.
That's why you find a very good guy who was very quiet. Aliwa mtu. Like this boy who went all the way from Thika, a few years, all the way to Eldoret, to kill a nurse student at the gate.
With an axe.
With an axe. And they were saying this guy has been a very quiet guy.
And they've just been friends.
Thank you.
Since for a very long time.
Thank you. So this is the tough guy who keeps quiet. Like he can't show pain. It is wooded. So you ask about the wood. I'm showing the mass that mass the wood. Then the drifter, he avoids responsibility.
Yeah.
Floats from job to job. Now here, girl to girl, and not because he's lazy, but because no one taught him stability. Because he did not see stability on the father. Maybe the father was absent.
Yeah.
Maybe there was no father in the first place. So he does not know how to become stable. And today we have a phenomenon we call, and you can Google after this meeting.
Yeah.
It's called extended adolescence. Where you reach 35, you're still an adolescent. Ulikwamia kwa teenage. Ulikwamia hapo. Utaki kumove.
I'm okay here.
In Kawasukari, because it's just around where I live, we have a group of old women right now who even have called me to ask, Maurice, what program can you make to help our that is men who are still in our houses wamekataa kutoka. Hawaoi, hawajikaishi, wanakaa kwa nyumba ya watoto wa mama, and they're in their 30s now, and wanaume.
Oh, and they're okay?
Extended adolescence. Mom, why should I rent in these big houses here?
Oh, Mom, see, I'm even keeping you company.
Dogi tapewa chakula nani? So extended adolescence. Yeah. And it has a whole features. You're going to go through them. Yeah. Because when a girl now is getting a boyfriend, you must check box.
Please do. I think we
Usiwe a teenager, kako 30 years. Because there is possibility to do that.
Yeah.
And then, of course, you have the angry son, easily triggered, violent, reckless. Anger becomes his only language. So they are easily quick. Those are the masks that can show you somebody's wounded. So for a man, it's important for us to know that woods have a way of expressing themselves, and those are the masks you go for to know, because there are people who look very achieved and they are just wounded. Yeah. And that is why you find there's some achievement, people go hit there, then they come down. Because it was not about the achievement. You are performing, try to hide. You must be able to open up and be vulnerable and be able to say, I need a healing. Yeah. So the first thing you need to do on that, this is just the beginning, you must be able to name the wood yourself. Please name the wood as a young man. Then forgive that man. Whether you know him or you don't know him, that father, you must say, verbalize forgiveness. That's how you're able to heal yourself out. Because you have to see it, and first of all, name the wood, stop pretending. Just say, my father wasn't there. It hurt me and it left me confused. Let it become a reality that you are speaking it out, because most of us, the more we are married with our parents, the more we are messing our life unconsciously. Very true. But when you acknowledge that he was not there, then you say, now I acknowledge he was not there and I forgive him. You're able to move forward. Receive the fatherhood of God, because our God is our father. Doesn't mean because I was brought up by a single mother, I should get messed up. No, there's a father in heaven who says, this is my beloved son. So coming to God and understanding that you are my beloved son, I'm proud of you. God is able to tell us through the word of God. So men should understand that spiritualism is not feminine. Wokovu is feminine. Wokovu is for our souls, and it's a restoration to our father. So when you come to your father in heaven and acknowledge him to father you, he will. And then, of course, from there, find spiritual fathers and brothers. Find people who are speaking to that bit that is missing. It helps you a lot. Wow. That's on the wounds alone. So that's chapter 1.
Chapter 1 on the wounds, and we're going all the way to chapter.
And there are quite many.
There are many. So chapter 10.
The rest they will read them for themselves.
Yeah.
But well, just at that, when you are brought up in an environment where There's no male figure. You're only feminine.
Yeah.
And you're the man. You know, a woman who brings up their son alone, however much they try to step up, there's something that is not in them. They can't do. You can't, and I think I've written something here about them. God designed men to grow under the model of men. 1 Corinthians 11:1 says, follow me as I follow Christ. Every boy needs someone to say, watch me, walk like this. So, however mom loves to do it, there's a place that she'll be deficient.
She won't be able to match up.
A mother can love her son fiercely, but she cannot show him how to carry authority because he is your authority. Women carry power, men carry authority.
Yeah.
Okay. So in women we have power.
Yeah.
In men we have authority. So she might teach everything about power to that young boy, but authority is not there. So the boy will never be able to stand and say this is the way. So he's already having a bent arrow. And that is why I find so many young men and women, after seeing the program I run even for the teenagers, they come and say, can we make a cohort to come and talk to our daughters? Because they need to hear the voice of a man helping them to see, and to our sons, that we may show them the direction. Because they need a man to show man. It is a design of God.
Yeah.
So a feminized man, unfortunately, he looks like the pleaser, the predator, the passive drifter, and all those kind of things. So we must be able to identify what is the missing link in me as a man. Why am I shying off? Why am I behaving this way? Why am I predating on women? And that's where I take you back to the Bible. Allow me to go back to scripture kidogo.
Yeah.
And the scripture in the book of 2 Timothy 2:12, verse number 12.
Yeah.
Bible says, but these people blaspheme in matters they do not understand. They are like unreasoning animals, creatures of instinct, born only to be caught and destroyed. And like animals, they too will perish. Remember last year, we shared about animal propensity.
Yeah.
So what the enemy has done to men, for the enemy to control men, you have to turn them to beasts. Because man was given charge over the beasts. So if you want to take charge of anything, make it a beast. Because you rule over it.
Yeah.
So men have been turned to beasts. Through this pain or these wounds you're talking about, now a man is now responding to his wound by going to women and now not covenanting, but now predating.
And then
He wants to prove his manhood, but now what is becoming? He's becoming a beast. He's now a sensual
no
guy.
control.
He's not in control
whatsoever.
anymore.
Yeah.
Why is it that today, even in church, a brother comes to a sister, asks her hand in marriage, and then suggests they have sex? And what is this even on the lady? That she believes it.
That it's true.
We have eroded. For the lady, she wants to belong. She knows if I give myself in, he will love me more. But the guy is not after loving. He's after predating because he's just a beast.
Yeah. He has to
So
prove his
it is that
masculinity.
thing. Don't cross that line if you are a lady, because actually understand that your boy is sick. Take him to the hospital.
Yeah. And you're not the one to do the healing, please.
You can't heal. That's only God who can heal.
Yeah, true.
Don't become the healer. Yeah, in boyfriend cheers, that was the statement. You cannot become the healer of a broken man. No. And also, we need to educate ourselves to know how to detect them. So that you don't have to go to a very, very sick man in the name of a lover, because the things they suggest already can tell you they are sick.
Yeah.
And so that is one of the things that we need to look through. Now, after that,
Yeah.
do you want us to take a break or want to take a
No. Let us continue, please. Yes.
All right. After that, we have taken the chapter 3 to speak about what is killing a generation, because I've mentored young people
Yeah.
for many years. Today, we will not ask anybody in the room or even wherever we go to raise up their hands. But 98 or 99% are guilty of this sin, pornography, because of access.
Yeah.
Access is so easy. And I want us to look through the motions. I know this one is taught very well.
Yeah.
It's taught widely. People know it, so I'm just tackling it in a different angle. All right?
Yeah.
So pornography is not harmless entertainment, number one.
Yeah.
It's not a face that itakuja ishe. No. Ati uencha nikioa history inaisha, hakuna kitu kama hiyo.
It follows you till marriage.
Porn is a teacher.
Oh.
That should be the knowledge.
Okay.
Porn is a teacher, a silent teacher that disciples young men into addiction. It's discipling.
Yeah.
Emptiness and inability to love.
Inability to love. Okay.
So that's why you find so many young people today, they don't commit.
Why?
Shida iko tu kwa pornography. They are wounded, they run to pornography for comfort. Dopamine dependent. So yangalia hapa saizi. But
Why?
when they rush there, they got into a class that teaches you there's nothing like commitment. They shika bang, end up, shika bang, end up, shika bang, end up. So fulfill, go, go. So there's nothing like rating. They transact, go. So and silently the young man was taught you can't covenant with anybody. This thing ni mchezo ya town, tuende kazi.
Fungi story.
Yeah. Kwani tunadu?
And I think that is what is really happening with the young men, because now that we are really talking about it, we've had this mantra severally on social media. Ya kwamba most Gen Zs are saying marriage is not my thing.
Exactly.
It's stemming from that.
Yeah. Marriage is not my thing. But who taught them? You'll be surprised. Porn is a teacher.
Because probably later their parents have been married for a very long time.
Exactly.
But yeah, I got fixated on, no, it's not my thing.
How comes you come from a family where your father and mother have been there for the last 40, 50 years, that you're saying it's not your thing? And you've seen it. You are a model example of how it works. So another teacher is teaching you lessons. Who is that teacher? Because they're your teacher. You can't say umetoka kichwa.
You've learned it from somewhere.
So God designed the brain's reward system to release dopamine when we achieve something meaningful. Finishing a task, winning a challenge, bonding with someone, or making love in covenant marriage. Dopamine motivates us to repeat life-giving behaviors. But now, porn hijacks that system. So porn ni kama virus. Inget, then hijacks what God has framed for bonding. Because in covenant, when I become intimate with you as my wife, we are becoming stronger bond. So porn hijacks that, and now it plants the dopamine on you. Doesn't even prepare you for anything. You plant pleasure, sudden hits. So we have men who are being wicked. That's why the cycle of porn is very, 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 very wasteful. Because you get that desire, you go for it. Then once you watch, you masturbate, then you feel guilty, then you are down, then again it attracts you again, and then the cycle continues. So you keep on beating yourself forever. So you are going down, down, down. Your energy levels are diminishing. Because spiritually, it's not an innocent step. Basically, you are having sex with spirits. Because even those images, what were for 1970? The images were left on the internet. So these are the dead actually you're dealing with. You know, when you look at it graphically over this matter, that's when you say as a man, way, because even the person you're watching, unajua anaishi wapi?
You don't even know them, what they do.
They even died kitambo. They were sacrificed to the devil kitambo. And then you are busy here with them. So what are you doing? And you remember, spirits have no distance. The spirit exists in the space. So we don't have time or geographical distance with your own spirits. So if you bound yourself with a person in Brazil, you are already in Brazil now, and you are literally partaking of that. So what happens is you're traveling into the realms and taking demonic images and running around with them and making your body maneuver it and even manifest. So what you're doing, you are desecrating yourself more and even giving gates of attacks of the devil. The enemy is able to attack you even more. So your circuitry is hijacked. And now that makes you so fun because you don't even believe anymore in gradual growth. You don't have patience to grow a relationship. You want to hijack. That's why you meet on the bus, mugishuka mwende mulale mutoke. Because now there's no responsibility, there's nothing, there's no journey. You've been taught journey anini ya kufanya.
There's no need to do all that.
So you are seriously born again. You know, I'm talking about people I've talked to. I'm talking about young people we've been working a journey with. They are so defeated on that one front only. That one told me when I would wake up and pray, intercede, and then watch porn, and then go to church and sing. Yes, because you are hooked. So let's look at the cycle.
Okay.
I want us to have a break.
No. Let us continue with
the cycle. Is this.
Yeah.
First is a trigger. Boredom is a trigger. Loneliness is a trigger. Stress is a trigger, or curiosity. Now, the first thing you need to understand when you're a young person, because I'm addressing now the young people, I know this is a problem for everybody, even the married, even the old, even the young. But for the youth, you must understand you have energy. And if you have energy, energy must be expended.
Yeah.
So consciousness that I, Sylvia, I have energy. It is you who, because if you keep quiet with it, it's going to stress you up. And you must find a way of releasing.
Yeah.
So you must commit your energy to something. Channel your energy. That's what we call sex transmutation. You transmute the sexual energy in you to something worthwhile.
Something constructive.
Like you are, I remember in my youth, every time we closed, we broke for semester break in college, I was always on missions.
Oh.
I don't remember any holiday I enjoyed. We were going to niko Kogelo huko tunafanya mission, nuko na huko Kitui, tuko Meru, because I'm a young person. Unconsciously, I was expending my energy. So when you expend your energy the right way, you have transmuted the sexual energy in you. If you don't umenyamaza na boredom, inakwambia trigger. So after trigger, you go to the next level of fantasy. The mind begins to weather the memory of a past video, the thought of escape. You want to escape again to your world because you have a world you close.
You created.
And people think that when you get married, this is going to end. So men, we are already trapped because the teacher taught you, even once you marry, you sleep with your wife, then after you finish your sex, then you have sex with yourself because you've been trapped into it.
Yeah.
It's a whole new partner you are developing. So you become weaker and weaker. You can't even become a man anymore. Because even facing that's how homosexuality now has gone up.
Yeah.
Because you are not even attracted anymore to a woman. Because you have been taught of this virtual woman in the porn. So this physical one is not even reaching a quarter of it. So you already hijacked as a young man.
What?
It's deep, eh?
It's so deep. It's
Number
so
3,
deep.
acting out.
Yeah.
So you go view again, then you masturbate, then you release, and then you get shame.
You're like,
Shame,
why did I do that?
you are being taught shame by this teacher.
Yeah.
So shame becomes part of you. Confidence of handling life becomes so bad. That's why you find young men, they are always behind. I give mentorship programs.
Wanakaa huko back
Because
bench.
shame has been taught that they feel shameful. It's like they know what I did. So they take a back seat every time. And you wonder, where are men now?
Yeah.
The silent teacher is really breaking everything. So this is a teacher who is teaching them. After shame, then you resolve, I'll never do it again.
Yeah.
And then the repetition,
The
trigger
cycle
again.
continues.
And then you are caught up.
What?
And that is why over the years, this cycle depends into bondage.
What? An addiction that
Yes.
they can't break free from.
Exactly.
And I think there was a time we talked about it. I think it was early last year. We talked about how pornography affects people, and we were talking to Teacher Moses, and we really dived deep into the topic and how the ripple effects of it, like how it starts with porn, it ends with addiction to maybe drugs.
Yeah.
It starts with porn, then maybe you kill someone. Like the repercussions. I don't know whether you remember that tree, guys, but hopefully we might have that conversation later again, and we're going to invite him because he had a really nice model of how it affects.
Wow.
For you as a parent, maybe, ama for someone else, it's just something small, but the repercussions that come because of the impact is just big. It's mind-blowing. So before it gets to that point, maybe we can tame it from up here.
The interesting bit is that
Yeah.
porn is not about sex. That's interesting. It's not about sex. That's what you just said.
That's just the surface.
It's not
but
about
it's
sex.
deeper.
You are being attracted to what pushes you faster to get excited. But the training is behind. That's why they say 95% of the culprits in prison,
Yeah.
they were porn addicts.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Because it is what you're just saying, what Moses says.
Yeah.
It develops other now behavior. And now in terms of love,
Yeah.
porn kills pursuit. Instead of fighting for one woman's heart, you chase countless pixels.
Okay.
Mweupe, mweusi, because you've been seeing all of them.
Yeah. So you're like, I want everything.
Wataka mzungu, mwafrika, because you've seen, you want all the pixels.
Yeah.
Number 2, it kills patience. Re-intimacy takes time. Porn makes you demand instant results.
That's unakatia mtu akikataa kwa enda wacha niende.
Hata namtusi. Si ndio? Because ushafunzwa nini tunasumbuana. Inafaa kuwa ask get.
Yeah.
A transaction. Hii si relationship, ni transaction, my friend. It kills commitment.
Yeah.
Why stay with one when you can sample 1,000?
What?
Because you've been taught it should be that way.
Yeah.
And whatever is you are showing there was well orchestrated and shot. So nikaa kuona movie and then chukue gani ndoka uwe mtu.
Why?
It was a movie, my friend. Ati Jackie Chan ameruka kutoka ghorofa tano naende ghorofa tano karuke. It was just camera tricks, my friend. And now inakuwa serious.
Right, yeah.
And it kills masculinity. True masculinity is about protecting, not consuming. So porn trains you to consume.
What? Not to
So this is why many marriages collapse under hidden porn addictions. Husbands cannot connect with wives because their brains are boarded to fantasy.
And you become trapped in that fantasy world where you want things to work in a particular way, but that doesn't happen in
So
real
wives
life.
feel rejected. Let's even say girlfriends feel rejected, unloved, compared. What started as just a guy thing ends up destroying covenants.
Why?
So this is one of the bent arrow, one of the venom that is bedding the arrow. That's only one.
Yeah.
So we are talking about from a very, and these are, of course, there's a journey of freedom from that. Confess, don't conceal.
Yeah.
This text in James 5:16, I've used this several in my program of mentorship.
Yeah.
This scripture works wonders. Confess your sins to one to another, that you may be healed, and pray for each other that you may be healed. So confess your sin one to another. There are three types of confession in the Bible.
Yeah.
One is a confession, that is Romans 9:10 or 10:9, about confessing of our sins unto salvation. So you confess unto salvation.
Yeah.
All right? Then there's a confession in Deuteronomy 28 about the blessings. You confess the praises of the Lord. Then the third one, which is very strong, is confessing your sins, not to God, but one to another. When you conceal, that is darkness. The enemy thrives. When you reveal, you remove darkness, you shine the light. The enemy has nowhere to hide. So anybody who has gone through this must learn the art of confession. Find a safe space. Find a mature person and sit with them and say, this is happening. I've seen us walk through this journey with young people. And once they speak, they get the strength to fight. Because the more you conceal, the more you remain evil. And the enemy keeps winning.
Yeah, because I have grounds.
Number two, replace, don't just resist. If it is boredom which has been happening, then find an activity. Distract yourself literally. If you can't distract yourself, the cycle cannot be broken very easy. So with the help of God and the Holy Ghost, also learn how to master your routine. As a young man, to be able to overcome this, because it's somebody came and asked her a question. He met some men sitting down, wise men, and came with a very brand new panga and gave it to them. Kaambia, niambieni, can this panga, tunaweza kata mpaka tukose kuona kitu yoyote? They said, unaweza kata lakini lazima kuwe na kapisi kanaonekana. The guy said, no, it's possible. Someone, no, it's not possible. They argued. Then he told him it was very simple. He took back the panga. Then he walked outside the door while they were watching and kept it down. Then walked back in. He told them that just take that panga out there, then give it time. A rust will do its thing. It might take 20 years, but there will be only soil finally. Your iron itakuliwa, as sharp as it is, itakuliwa ishe. The devil does not tempt you with an idea of killing you right now. So young man, young lady, you are entering that trap now, and you're targeted at your 40th birthday when you're going to get that born who is supposed to be the deliverer of this world. So the enemies are destroying you now for them.
They won't wait for a day.
Anakuseti mapema. So the arrow is being bent early so that you never sustain a family. So the cycle of destruction for boys continue.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, so this is the what the enemy is trying to bear the arrows on. But when you go through that, you come out of it, then reset your brain, of course, because guard your gates and seek brotherhood. How about gates? You know, life is series of gates. And time are gates. From second, from nukta, from second, from minute to, because how our day breaks is a series of numbers. Minutes, hours, and everything. And even when you go to 18, you are called an adult, you entered a gate. So life is guarded by gates. And this gate is where the enemy waits for us. So know how to man your gate. If you're youth, man your gate of your youthfulness as a young man. Be intentional that I have a gate I have to man. If I don't man, the enemy gonna come. So these arrows are being bed at the gates. Ni kama vile tuko tunaingia, wewe ni wajuzi, si wa kitambo yangu sasa. We go enter from one hivi. Unagojewa kwa gate. They don't care your father. The level of modernization that we used to get. Do you know I was kicked when my father was just watching?
What?
My own dad.
And he couldn't do anything. I didn't
What will
do
you do?
anything.
Na umefika umereceiviwa, umepewa admission number, umeangaliwa, sanduku ikachukuliwa, my dad saw my box ikienda pande hii, atlas ikinyang'anywa, and he can do nothing. He came the next weekend with a bicycle because he used to be a village man.
Yeah.
To check whether his son is still alive.
Because state alikuacha alikuwa anaona hapa.
Your gate ya form 1.
Ilikuwa something else.
The first thing before you go to form 1, I remember after class 8.
Yeah. We have mentor Maurice Njogu, and we are talking about Bent Ara, a very amazing book dedicated to the boy child. And I will say so far, we have gotten to understand so much from the wounds and what causes the wounds to how these factors that are stealing the boy child away from the mandate that he was called for. Things like pornography, lust, and it's really, really amazing to get to understand why is it that men are behaving the way they are. We are taking a deep dive into what is behind there, what is happening behind the scenes. That we're seeing the results, yes, but we don't understand what is happening behind the scenes. But now we're getting a chance to have things and see them from a bigger picture, okay, from a clearer picture, from all angles, so that we can be able to tackle this issue of having men in our society who are not really matching up and doing what they're meant to do, why their arrows are being bent and they're not achieving that which they were meant to do, okay? Amazing. So you were, before we went for the break, Mentor Maurice, we were sharing a story about when you went to Form 1.
Exactly.
Let us begin from there.
So there, I'll pick that story and then join up with the last and Ben 10. Okay?
Okay, Ben 10.
So, after class 8, in our days, you are being told before you go to Form 1, you sky a file. You need to know a few things.
Yeah.
So one was smoke. Because when you go to high school, utapewa sigara and ukikohoa utachapwa.
What?
Thank you. That's the street talk. So I had to go out there and look for a friend who just went and stole a cigar from the parent because hatuna pesa ya kununua, of course.
Yeah.
So akuja kaniwashia and I tried to puff. It's like I choked. Said wacha ikachapwa shule. The idea was you need to enter to high school, that gate, knowing. But then where are you getting this knowledge from? The corrupted knowledge. Yeah, so many of us go to the gates unconsciously the wrong way. Yeah. So we go through the gates with the wrong counsel. So young men find themselves to be just asking counsel from their very own, and they end up messing around. Yeah. You must be able to know the source of your information, because if you don't, you're going to get yourself messed up. Now, the other beast, after talking about Paul, now lust is not just, now let's talk about desire versus distortion, because lust is in the distortion equation. Yeah. God created Adam with desire. It's not good for the man to be alone. God said and gave him Eve. Yeah. Desire brought them together. So desire is not bad. It leads to union. Okay. Desire was holy. But when sin entered the world, desire became distorted. Instead of longing for covenant, man began craving for consumption. Okay. So lust is selfish. Love is selfless.
There are clear distinctions to show what love is and what lust is.
Young people come and ask me, it'll be very simple. Yeah. What is he asking? Is he selfish? Because lust wants to fulfill something for its own. Do you want to preserve me or do you want to feast me now? Yeah. So if you want to have me now, it means you are lustful. If you want to preserve me, then I know you love me because you care for my affair, not your affair. Yeah. So lust predates basically because it is so selfish. So anytime lust is mentioned, it's about selfishness because you want just to attack it now. Yeah. So you realize that when you talk about lust, there's this statement I just written here on the pages, that lust is not just a feeling, it's an appetite. And appetites, when fed without boundaries, grow until they rule you. Okay. So your appetite becomes your leader. It's now ruling your day. You cannot stop yourself from it. And people think, Nikio, who cheated you? That's a demon you are rearing in silence. Yeah. And it cannot be comforted by getting a wife. No.
It will keep persisting.
So I tell young men, please, because you've not been into marriage, now you're coming to it. Yeah. Don't think that this behavior going to stop when you get married. No. You're going to have two partners. Your last is a partner and your partner is there. Because it's an appetite you've brewed and you never get enough of you. So every story ends the same. Lust overpowers, then destroys. The beast always kills its master.
Okay.
Go to Samson. What killed Samson?
His
Lust.
desires.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So this desire became lust because he was told, don't go. Can you go? Can you understand? Me, I want that girl. I want that girl.
Is that one?
In Maliza.
Yeah.
Go to David, a king after God's heart, yet in one moment of uncheckered lust with Bathsheba led to adultery, murder, and family chaos. There was so much family chaos until Absalom was doing now porn live because of the behavior of the father.
What?
So Amnon, again, consumed by lust for his sister. What happened? He violated her, then despite her. The last promised love, but delivered loathing. Then he was killed by it. So the end game of lust is death. It will destroy you. It's a monster. You grow up with it, and then you destroy yourself.
Yeah.
Because of time, the rest are in the book.
Yeah.
Because of time, just quickly run to the other reason. Now we are seeing men draining into substance.
That issue, it's a really big issue,
Yeah.
especially in today's time. Drugs and substance abuse.
Exactly.
Even the hard kind. Not mere heroin, cocaine.
Very hard drugs. These 4 reasons exist. A need to feel alive because life has made you feel like you don't exist. So you want to come alive.
Yeah.
Use drug. A need to forget pain. You are numbing some pain in your life.
Yeah.
A missing thing that's in your past. You don't want to address it. You don't have the courage, so you go to drugs.
Yeah.
A need to belong. You want to find a bogi yako. So unavuta kama ndio mwingie kwa bogi moja. Ndio usikie you belong.
Yeah, I'm part of something.
And lastly, a need to escape. There's something you're escaping from. So you are keep on running around. So you just, ni kama vile mtu akilewa, dunia yote inakuwa sawa. Pombe kisha unarudi pale pale. So you want to live on utopia. You want to live on a given
level
place.
of high.
And that level is becoming so dangerous. So I think because of certain issues, because they're talking about mental health and everything, you realize that we have young men who are troubled on their identity.
Yeah.
Because they have lost it. Now, when you can't even tell who you are, you drown yourself into it.
True.
So you go into drugs because you want to drown yourself into it. The first step is that first tip or first smoke, and then you find yourself into it. But what you're looking for, the deeper question isn't why do young men take drugs? And the question is, what are they searching for in them?
What are they trying to find? What
Exactly.
are they trying to fulfill?
Yeah, what am I searching in that drug? Not why they are taking. Taking is not the problem, is what are they going for in it?
Okay.
To drown yourself, to forget, to escape. So if you can get why they are going there, then you can get themselves out of it. Because they seem to be all learning. Like now today, bang has become a common thing.
True.
I keep wondering why.
Oh.
It become a thing here. Actually, even in our own folks in church.
Yeah.
They you know, I take
It's
those.
medicine.
Yeah. And they justify completely. Comfort for pain, courage for insecurity, community for loneliness, all those, control for chaos, and connection with the divine. They're trying to go, and they know this, they are going to the divine, but it's not the divine that we know. They are being deceived to all this. Noah was a case study.
Yeah.
After even surviving the floods. Alilewa kabisa akafanya mtoto wake alaaniwe.
Yeah.
So when substance shapes love, it becomes very bad.
Yeah.
Because now we have this adult child of an alcoholic behavior. We have 14 traits that you can see clearly that shape how Sylvia approaches love. Based on having an alcoholic parent, for instance, in your background, I'm not saying you did, but if you grew up in an alcoholic parent, there is a certain trait that you manifest in how you attach yourself. First, you can tolerate even domestic violence because you don't want to detach because you were left by your father through the drink. So when you take hold of any relationship, you sting to it like a tick. Even if they are killing you, don't leave because you are fearing to be left like the way you are left before.
Yeah. So you're like, I'll do whatever.
Then when you go to attract any love, you attract love from point of pity. You want to save people.
Going to be a hero.
Exactly. So there are 14 traits. You can even Google them and see that most of the young people have gone through the mentorship program. We go ticking them after they tell me their father was a drunkard or something, or they're growing in a drunk or in an alcoholic background. We check through and see they are ticking almost 7 or 8 boxes. Why? It affected them. Most of them they must end up being married by one, either an alcoholic or alcoholic. Alcoholic must be somewhere. So you find all these things are effects, and they really mess around. So you must admit the truth that there's something you're seeking through the drug. So if you are here, the young man, and you are listening to us, and you are hooked up, don't be looking at the drug. Look at what did the drug do to you.
Yeah.
What does it do finally when you go and take it? Nini wanga unatafuta? Ni kutulia amani, ama ni kupotelea vitu. What is that? Or you want to become confident. So when you finally coin what makes you go to it, then you can resolve it faster. Okay?
Yes.
And the last bit we have is the Ben 10. Today we have a challenge where every young man now is saying, you know what, why struggle?
Let me get myself
Kwa gym. And we are fit. Then I go to an old woman.
Get myself a mama's.
But the truth is, the mama is sick and you are sick.
Both of you need healing.
I'm going to read you why old women keep young men.
Okay.
Number one. Not every old woman who enters such relationship is the same, but common reasons include, number one, loneliness and betrayal.
Okay.
So many women who are hurt by men their age or older seek younger partners to feel desired again.
Oh.
So when they get the young man who is looking at them as like the queen, now they are reliving their life because those her age mates were mkata. Number two, control and power. These women, why they keep young men. Then I'm going to come to young men, why they go to
older women.
Control and power. With financial stability, some women find satisfaction in controlling. Now they are punishing the man who messed them.
Through the young man now.
See, they were controlling me. Now I manipulate this one as I want. Now they are taking a revenge, but the young man thinking he's a hero.
Oh.
But the woman is taking a revenge on men through this young soul.
Oh.
Number three, revenge against men. They are revenging. Some see it as a payback, so they can punish this boy the way they want. But the boy thinks he's being loved. Okay, so I'm showing you the sick woman who needs Christ. You know, he said here on relationship, we are opening the box.
Yeah, true.
I know we are Christ-centered, but these are realities of life.
They're happening.
That are happening out
Very
here.
true.
Okay, fantasy of youth. A younger partner makes them feel youthful. So they want to relive their life as a young person by getting a young boy. Now, let's jump their side.
Yeah.
Why young men accept being kept?
Yeah.
Number one, economic desperation. They don't want to become industrious. They are running away from a relationship. The responsibility, sorry. They don't want to go and hustle.
Let me just find one who has money.
So with high unemployment, many young men see older women as sponsors. It feels easier than grinding through financial hardship. So they are going for a quick exit, a quick fix, instead of going through the whole journey. Take the whole hog of life. Manhood is built in the journey, not in taking the lift. No. Validation of manhood. Because their age mate can't even find space for them. They want to validate their manhood. Because they are okay, they are akili, useless. So they go to old men. A boy raised without affirmation feels powerful when an older woman desires him. It strokes his ego. I must be worth something if she chose me. So you go for validation of manhood because you are not validated when you are growing up. Number three, addiction to pleasure. A young man has been so addicted. The same teacher we talked about before. That teacher will train you addiction to pleasure. So you want to look for that old woman for pleasure. Because I think engage. And this is very, very wrong. It's so demonic, but it's a coding the enemy has done on the young people. A man shaped by porn and lust finds satisfaction in sex without strings. So because they don't want commitment, so they have found a perfect place for transaction. They don't want any strings, no responsibility. So they rush to these older women. And fear of covenant, which God has told us to covenant. So true love requires commitment. They don't want it. So they rush to all these quick fixes, and that is what keeping them in those traps. And they pay a very huge cost. Identity crisis. They delayed responsibility because you're delaying your life. As a young man out there, you listen to me, you are delaying your very, very own life by going through those circles. Choose the grind, just grind like any other person there. Build yourself because your strength is made on the journey, not in skipping some steps. Shame and secrecy. Many Bentens hide these relationships because they don't want to say who they are pushing with. They are hiding. So you live at a shame. Again, shame manifests in non-confidence. So you can't even grasp opportunity because you're already ashamed from the inside. Remember, we learn life from the inside out. So you're already ashamed when you're walking even though nobody knows your story.
Yeah, true. You assume everyone knows.
So unajiondoa kwa meza zote za transaction. Huwezi ingia mahali kuna opportunity because ushajitoa.
Yeah.
Because you shall condemn yourself. And the Bible says, blessed is the man who does not condemn himself with what he approves. So when you are condemning with what you have approved, then you are already guilty. And the last one is spiritual bondage. So these lessons often come with soul ties. So these soul ties, they keep you in a bondage life. So the wounds become so deep.
Yeah.
And a wounded woman who never healed from betrayal will always find expression in those young people. And they keep on wounding each other. A wounded man who never healed from fatherlessness or poverty will still find themselves in that comfort. So these are two people who are sick,
Yeah.
thinking they are good.
They're knowing they need a lot of healing.
So they need to be called back to covenant.
Yeah,
so this book explores all that, and then there's a whole journey of how to go back to healing.
Yeah.
But I think bottom line is that a man is under siege for lack of knowledge.
Yeah.
If you don't get this exposure to understand that this is happening, you become a victim unconsciously.
Yeah.
You think it's just your manhood manifesting. Even bent arrows, why men then desire other men?
Yeah.
What is that? Because you got warped in your thinking.
Yeah.
And you thought feminine differently. You even hated, you loathed femininity. And you can hate them and be attracted to manhood the wrong way. So all these are tricks of the devil.
Yeah.
Because man was supposed to lead society.
Yeah, true.
But now man have been caught up and put into those moments of being used up the wrong way. So for any young man listening to me today, first is you must also adopt the same word I adopted last year.
Yeah.
I keep telling young people in our mentorship program, you must have shameless audacity
Shameless audacity.
to address yourself. You must have courage to call it a spade and say, I have a problem. How
Yeah.
can I fix it? If you find yourself every time when you go to bath to take a shower, you must masturbate.
Yeah.
Cry it out. Look for someone you trust. And please speak up, because keeping quiet does not help you. If you find yourself you're into drugs, I had one case, and I can say it boldly here, a 19-year-old boy who was caught up into drugs. How? Just kienyeji kwa mtatu, he got a girlfriend who was out of that, so akaanza kusmoke. And then the mother got married by a mzungu, and they went to the embassy to take the test for them to go to the US. The mother and the other sibling, they were past year akanyuma because he was found to have drugs. So he was taken to the grandmother. Now, when I was being called, it's because the boy had been taken to a rehab. It never worked, because when he came back, he has a girlfriend. So the girlfriend still takes her to take her back to that thing. So when I met him, I asked him, young man, tell me, now it's over 6 months. The family went to the US. You're 19, you would have gone, because after the 21, you are not going. You can't go. It's like your amnesty is after 21. And nini kinibaya ni kitu kanionyesha mpaka zenye kona, nikamwambia, now let's talk. We opened up the box of life, opportunity, and the cost that is stopping him from going to a better life, whatever it is up there, and what he's going through here. I told him, I want to take this book. I gave him a book. I told him, be brutally honest. Anytime you smoke, write it down and tell me the cost that you made you smoke. If it's possible, write me a text. That week he smoked thrice, and he was telling me what has happened. So when I met him, I told him, these were the reason, all the reason they had this one girl. So your influence is really causing you not to make a resolve. So can you now, first of all, make a covenant number one? There will be no seeker that's going to pass this door. Hii kitu itaingia kwa nyumba yako. Kwenda tu zote akatoa tukachoma. Kambia, make it a covenant. Are you going to the US? Yes. You need to be taking a test for a whole 1 year by the embassy. So you have to be clean for 1 year, in short. So let's do this. We drew what you have to do. And I told him, it's about you. It's not about me. If you can't take this shot, nobody will. You keep losing. The boy, I don't know what happened. First of all, he went and chased the girlfriend. Number two, he never allowed any smoke enter this door. Number three, he stopped the gang he was going to see in the estate.
Wow.
And I came after a month. He told me, I've not smoked. I said, thank you, keep going. 2 months, he had not smoked. 3 months, I said, go take the test. He went to the embassy, took a test, he was seen clean, he was given 6 months. to come take test again. 6 months down the line, he had not smoked.
Wow.
What happened? He just changed here.
Nice.
He spoke it because when you, whatever you cannot voice has mastered you.
You have
And
to say
whatever
it.
you voice, you are the master.
Okay.
So when you can't voice what's happening in your life, you are mastered, you are the slave.
Yeah.
When you speak, you are the one in charge. So I told him, now that you've spoken, you are the master. Now take charge of your life.
Wow.
But if you keep it silent, young man out there, if you keep it silent, you are dying. But when you speak it, even this year, as you're making your resolutions for the year, you must speak out. Find a soul, please speak out. I will always give my number at the end of the show because you can speak out to me. Why? I'm the best trash. I don't know your pastor, I don't know your mother, I don't know your father. I only know you when you speak. And so we can resolve this and keep moving on. Be unashamed of anything. Be shamelessly audacious and recover yourself.
Wow.
Because the devil has put a trap ahead of you to destroy you for nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. That is really, really beautiful and amazing. Bent arrow. I hope you have followed through and I hope you have learned. Now, we went to the streets and asked a few people about what their sentiments are when it comes to the Boychild. Now, we're going to get to hear the voice of the people and get to hear what their opinions are. Na tujue kama they represent majority of us, okay? So, let us get to hear what they have to say. Sawa? Okay.
They are told to be tough, to man up, and to never show their weakness. But who really checks on the Boychild? So today, we are on the street looking into the unfiltered realities of the Boychild, their emotions and their struggles. I am Irene Maina.
Hii generation si mbaya vile, lakini saidi ya Boychild ni hapo tutaongea kuhusu juu saizi Boychild wengi wana job ziko chini, wananyanyaswa kuhusu kazi. Juu wengi saizi wala wanapitia, unaona mtu akienda kuuliza pale kazi kama ni Boychild, unapata unaambiwa ile kazi unaweza fanya, hata dem anaweza fanya, mlembo yeye mwenyewe anaweza fanya. Lakini sasa unaangalia ule hata una mahitaji mengi, ni Boychild dunia anapeleka kila kitu kwa nyumba. Alafu tena hapa na pale bado mabishano juu biashara ziko chini. Serikali nayo bado inatufinya ki tax, pande ya tax bado wanatunyanyasa. Lakini ta hope mambo tu itakuwa poa. Ila tu mimi nitawaambia Boychild msiko na shida, lakini mjitume. Hata kama chumi ni ngumu, tutaona serikali kaitasikia kilio Boychild, tuone hivyo kutakuwa.
Boychild amefinyika ile design yenye hatujui ataanzia wapi. Juu ukiangalia saa hii haki zote ni za watoto wa kike. Hata serikali ukienda unasikia haki ni za watoto wa kike. Hakuna haki za watoto wa kiume. Unaona? So Boychild kwa hiyo sekta ya kufinyika naye amefinyika. Hata ukienda kama uende kushtaki kesi polisi, ukiwa ni tuseme as in for example ni boy versus girl ama mwanaume na mwanamke, mwanamke atasikizwa kushinda nani? Mtoto wa kiume. Unaona? Sasa Boychild amefinyika.
Of course Boychild saizi ashatengwa. Yaani kitu yenye tunajua, unaona. So unakuta saizi Boychild ni yeye mwenyewe ang'ang'ane kivyake kujipambania yeye mwenyewe. Lakini si ati anapambaniwa. Lazima ajitume, ajipambanie mwenyewe, unaona. Sio mimi ndio naweza sema. Ukiwa Boychild wewe jitume, jipambanie wewe mwenyewe. Usingoje kupambaniwa na wazazi ama na watu wengine, ma relatives ni wewe jipambanie.
In this generation, sai Boychild hana maana. They are pushed aside. Sana hawana mtu anawa protect. Everything is Boychild. Even in schools tunawaona, yani if you compare a girl and a boy, sana wanasukumwa sana. Yeah.
Sasa hivi wenye unaona kuko. Sasa hivi ukiangalia Boychild, sasa kwa society sasa hivi Boychild wa society shughuliki na Boychild. Sasa hivi Boychild akifanya tu kitu yoyote azin tu kitu ya mistake kiasi, society ishamfikia, ishaanza kumwekea maneno hakuna. Hata kitu kiweza tokea tu kwa society na Boychild ndo alikuwa around. Sasa unaona yeye ndo anaambiwa sijui yeye ndio amefanya hizo shughuli na sasa hiyo hajafanya. Sasa hivi imefika unapata hata mtu mdogo wa class 8 anajituma. Unaona? Si lazima ategemee mzazi, lakini the more anajituma, the more society inamuongelea opposite venye anajituma. Akipata pesa yake inamuongelea vibaya, unaona? Si ka msichana anajua akipata pesa hakuna mtu atamuuliza swali.
Hello. Amazing. So we've had the chance to hear what people have to say about the boy child, and most people are saying boy child kidogo amefinyiliwa. Okay, we even heard from a lady out there akisema anafikiria kwamba boy child ni kama amesukuma kando kidogo. Now maybe Maurice,
Yes.
what can you say about what we've watched?
It is one thing to put a blanket
Yeah.
on a matter, another thing to isolate. When you talk about boy child, it's just the way you talk about Gen Z. I always tell people, you are first you before you are that label. So boy child is a label.
Yeah.
I'm Maurice, I'm male,
Yeah.
okay? I have a position.
Yeah. Before you
So
become
I
a boy
need
child.
to go for my position before I walk with the label of boy child, ameachiliwa. Because I'm an individual.
Yeah.
The word of God singles me out as a person.
As a person, true.
The word of God is able to help me. I don't care. I know the society could have swung a different direction.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's also a thing that is being propagated to weaken you more. You don't have to wait for the society to resolve to help you. You must arise yourself.
Yeah.
So when you get back to position, you realize the boy child victimhood is over.
Yeah. It's done.
When you rise up as an individual and take your position, and you become the person who was supposed to, because right now, when you say boy child amefinyiliwa, we are adding gas to a negativity that is making us become more defeated every day.
True.
But if I say is my single most duty to rise up because I have known the truth as an individual.
Yeah.
I am the man, I have to be responsible. Trust you me, I will rise.
Wow.
But if I blame everything is against me, then you want
It'll be
as
against you.
a what?
As a man speaketh, so,
Yes.
so he is.
As a man thinketh, yes, he is. So you realize that we are calling the victimhood to ourselves. Yet we are not victims. We are supposed to be the men who rise up for a generation.
Yeah.
We are the watchmen of society. So we can sing this song, sing, and make it ourselves to be culprits. So I'll just tell these young men, yes, it's true, because even for the women, if you ask them, they know they are at a corner kubaya.
Yeah.
And the woman can take the victimhood also. So we don't have to take the person of victimhood. You have to rise and do something.
About it.
And one of the things is accept. Young men accept the part of mentorship. Because you lacked it in your background. Why we are becoming victims? Because something is lacking. If you walk to a son who was mentored well and walked through the journey well, he doesn't see himself as a victim. No, he has taken responsibility. He's growing very well. So my response to this young generation is, let's not keep amplifying to meshindwa.
Yeah.
Let's take our position of who we are, our identity. We are men, and men are the leaders. They show the path. Now, become responsible by, first of all, behaving right in your first environment. The lady next to you, how are you handling her?
Yeah.
If you start with yourself, you realize you are going to walk out of the victimhood very easy. But if you adopt the cloud, oh, serikali, kila mtu, itakuwa hivyo because your mouth has power. What you confess, even the worst of our economy, you must be able to confess differently and you find yourself floating.
Yeah.
So people think based on the collective psychology of talking about something. I tell Gen Z, don't say I'm Gen Z. Gen Z is a label that came the other day. Be first of all yourself.
Someone else.
Even for us in our day, could have been called Gen Z back then. But now you're X, we are going back.
Yeah.
There's Alpha, there's Bravo, there's Beta, there's Charlie. They'll come generations and generations. But if you let the label take up with you, tunakuwa tu ni nani? That's going with the regions of demons.
Yeah.
So you have to be me. What am I? So my answer is let them take their positions of rebuilding their identity by marking what has been lost in your life and then go without fear, recover it, because you need to recover your identity to know yourself and rise up again. And that will make us again regain our position.
Wow.
Yes.
That is just very beautiful. I think many of us tumeguzwa na hiyo cover yourself with that umbrella of two, CC, you know, but now you have to narrow it down to you, okay? Amazing. So let us get relation tips so that we can know which tips we're going to focus on today. And remember, we're talking about Bent Arrow, an amazing, amazing book that hopefully will be made available.
Yes,
so
yes,
that as a boy child, you can be able to get it, read it, and tulisema siku soma tunakukaa. You implement in everything that you do, okay? Amazing. Wacha tupate relation tips. Amazing. So those are the tips. It's a brief summary of everything that we've discussed today, okay? So tumeipeana in point form so that it can be easy for you to remember. But apart from that, there are many more other lessons that we have talked about. So it doesn't matter kama labda haiko kwa your list, but as long as you have it, please take it, share it, teach others, implement it in your own life so that we can be able to transform lives. Tunasemanga hapa ndani ya MBCI ya kwamba kila wakati, kila siku we transform lives by the grace of God. So make sure that hizi vipindi hazikuji tu zikipita zikiendaga. Make it a resolution this year, okay? Ya kwamba each and every time we discuss something, write down the most important pointers and you do a follow-up to make sure each and every time you're implementing them so that you can be able to transform your lives. This particular show was for the boy child. Now I'm hoping hii mwaka tusisikie mambo ya boy child ameachwa, boy child amekuwa neglected. No, this is where we get rid of that victim mentality and we take up our responsibility where we are failing. Do that work. Do that inner work. Do soul searching. Try figure out what are those wounds that I have. Try find mentorship. I know mentorship is a big problem, especially for us young people. Hatutaki kuambiwa. But here's the thing. These people have walked before us. They know what to expect. You know, someone said you can either you learn in two ways. You can either learn from your mistakes or from mentors, okay? So why don't you choose to learn from mentors? Sawa? Instead of going through the mistakes, juu zingine zinaweza kumaliza, okay? So let us choose to do things in the right way. And I know healing is very much possible for us all. Sawa? Boy child and girl child included, every one of us. It's possible for us to heal from the wounds that have maybe formed, they have formed a big part of who we are right now. Maybe says you're in a very bad place, you're drinking, you're using drugs, you're addicted to pornography, you're in a place you don't want to be there. It's okay, that's a first step. You've accepted that this is not who I am and this is not where I'm meant to be. Now, take the necessary steps so that you can be able to come out of it because it's very much possible. And let this year be a different year. Utasemanga, 2026 tu wenye ilianza, I watched this show and my mindset was transformed and I was able to break free from particular habits, okay? Amazing. So let us get Did You Know so that you can know what amazing fun fact you're going to be sharing with friends and family and colleagues, or maybe as a conversation starter, pale nyumbani, pale kwa cafe, pale job, depending on where you are, okay? Inasema hivi, many guys value appreciation more than words. Okay, they might not always express emotions verbally like girls do, but often show their feelings through actions or shared activities. So this goes out to all the ladies out there. Let us try appreciate the boy child, okay, even in the smallest subtle ways, because they value appreciation more than words. And it's okay if they don't know how to express themselves, you can see it in their actions. So swape pressure mingi, especially those in relationships. I want you to buy me a bouquet of flowers, zenye zina bouquet ya pesa. Unakunja 200 mingi ndo ujue ni napenda. No, okay? Let us change the perception in relationships here from being a transaction. Let relationships remain relationships for all they are, okay? And as always we say, happen under the Relationship Talk Show, that relationships are the backbone of human interaction. So whether you like it or not, you need to have a relationship with your peers, you need to have a relationship with your colleagues, you need to have a relationship with that mama mboga, that person mwenye anakubebanga na pikipiki. You need to have a way that you relate with them because it's very important. No? Amazing. So that brings us to the end of today's show. Maybe as we wind up, Mentor Morris,
yes,
maybe you can say a last word to the young men out there, even as you share your contact for those who want to reach out to you in like 1 minute.
Thanks so much.
Yes.
My word is John C. Maxwell in his books. He says, when you're dealing with people, there's always an invisible sign that says, make me feel important. Mm-hmm. So young men, you are important.
Yeah.
And you are the core pillar of society. Mm-hmm. You are not forgotten.
Wow.
Whatever you may have seen happening, mm-hmm, don't allow the mindset, mm-hmm, of victimhood attack you.
Yeah.
Because the enemy wants to weaken your mind, mm-hmm, that you may see yourself from a point of a victim. Mm-hmm. And that's why even when the woman comes before you, you can't even sustain. Mm-hmm. Because you can't be able to hold because you've been called a victim. So you believe it. Yeah. Please rise from that because it will rise from within, young men. Mm-hmm. Rise from within, check up your position, and address anything that is on your background. Mm-hmm. Whatever you've shared in this program and even more. Yeah. The pain, the wounds, all those things, the addictions. Please be courageous. Address them because you need yourself into the future. This country needs you. The kingdom of God needs you. You are a leader. You are a champion. Look for a mentor this year. Please enter a program.
Wow.
We normally have one Mentorship and Beyond Foundation. If you're not joined up in our cohort, please make sure that in June you join for the July cohort. My number is 0797 044 570. I repeat, 0797 044 570. You can WhatsApp me. I always say WhatsApp because you may call me and I'm busy and you may think I've ignored you. But if you WhatsApp me, you can always chat with me. In all the handles, I'm Mentor Morris. If you go for Mentor Morris Jogo, you can get them on TikTok, Instagram, and everywhere. I can interact with you. We can help each other. God bless you and keep rising.
Wow, amazing. So that brings us to the end of today's show. I hope it was impactful. I said, again, these things that we learn, share with others. You might not be a boy child, you might be a girl child somewhere, but you have gotten something. You have brothers, you have sisters, you have friends. You have brothers, you have cousins, you have friends. Share with them, okay? So that it can be able to help us. This is information, this knowledge is meant to empower us. So it's not meant to sit still in books. And once the book is out, you can also reach out to Mentor Mori so that you can get it and read it. You can purchase it even for, come a dame. You can purchase it for your friends, okay? Your male friends, your family, okay? Amazing. So that is it right here. See you guys next week, same place, same time, with another amazing topic for us all. But for now, bye-bye. Again, Happy New Year. Bye.